I'm Ashley Jackson, and here with me is my little group. Becky Platt, who works in the fashion industry and who hasn't been painting since leaving school. Alan Truman, a water board official who's been painting for a couple of years. And Kathleen Meller, recently retired, who paints for a hobby. Today we're in Bronte country, on the moors above Haworth.
Yes, you know, when you look, you've got loads of areas around here to paint. You don't have to go far. Just look over there. That's a lovely cop there to paint, you know. And just look at the tracks here, going over the moor. That's a beauty as well. There are many, many paintings. And over on this side, just look there. You've got the trees, you've got the track, you've got the fences, you've got the empty moorland there. The whole essence of this painting job is to really use these, your eyes. And if you use your eyes, you'll be able to paint and understand. Just look at that. That could make a lovely painting with the cottages and the trees, the 3 trees there, and the track going over the moor there. What we're doing today is composition. Now, a lot of people use things like this. This is a frame. They put that up and look through there, and whatever they see in that frame, they paint. The only problem with that is when you drop that, the whole thing collapses. Now, what you should do is have an imagination, and we're going to make you use your eyes as well as your imagination. Now, what we've seen there is what I call a U-shaped composition. That's a U shape. It's like so. You've got your trees here, your cottage here, and trees there. And what will happen, you'll split the picture in half. So we don't want that. We want an L and another L in reverse, but smaller, like that. So that's one tree, and this one's going to be the main tree on the left. It's going to be the main one there, with the cottages here. And that would make a better composition, with the path going and over to the moor on there. So that's what we're going to do now, right? You folks at home, pull your chairs up closer and watch. Down with the wall. Down. Have a look. Yes, you've got the fence there, wobbly fence. That tree here first. Nice and gentle, don't put too much in. Don't be too heavy. Have a look. Then we're going to take the cottage on here with a little porch. And we're going to use the other tree, that large one there, we're going to make that into the L. That's going to be the largest L. So it's going to be a hell of a painting when we're finished. They always say I laugh like Basil Brush, you know, so I don't like laughing. Tree up there. I'm excited. I want to really get cracking on this thing. There's another outhouse here. Could be a midden. Those who don't know what a midden is, there's a water closet outside. It'll be there. Now we're going to put the path in. If you look, you'll see there's too much greenery in the front here for us. We're on a mound here and we're looking down. So we want less greenery in. So let's take the path and take it round the tree. We're going to clip it off there. Take it round and up there. And we'll bring the greenery in there. So we're looking down onto the path. There'll be the little gate here. Now, when we look across there, the light is coming over my left-hand shoulder. So I'll put the arrow in here again. Just put an arrow in there. Whatever that arrow hits down here is light. What it misses, which it'll miss this piece here, miss the gable end, so that'll be in shadow, that'll be dark. And that's how you go about painting and getting shape.
At this point, Ashley, you haven't drawn any background in.
You're talking now about putting the background in here. Is that right, Kathleen?
Yes.
Right. Now, if we put the background in there, just about that much we want in, because you really need 1/3 sky, 2/3 landscape. What we're doing today is the farmhouse and, incidentally, the horizon.
I think what we do find, we just don't know how much to put into the drawing itself, into the picture.
The whole thing about painting is your eyes. You've got to look and observe and make it easy. You say to yourself, can I simplify that? Now, put it this way, if you were on piecework, you'd simplify that. But you're here, it's a lovely day, and you sat up here, and you think, well, I've got all the time in the day to do it in. As soon as that comes into your mind, you'll ruin your painting. So you have to work as though you're on piecework. Look at it and cut out things very quickly. Now, what I've done that for is that the beck there is yellow ochre and raw sienna, and it's the colours of the earth which is in that water there. So I use the colours of the earth for my paintings. So I've got to wet the paper through. So I've wet it through the natural sources. Rather, how can I come up here with a 5-gallon drum of water? That's ridiculous. So I use the becks, and that's what I've done here. I've used the becks. Don't worry about all these little bits on, they'll dry off.
Well, this is all right, isn't it, doing this? It must be crackers.
Should be quite at home here, aren't you, amongst the water, Alan?
He'll be having us do it washing next. I think that's enough, Car.
What we're going to do now is just use 3 colours, a blue, a red and a yellow. The first is Prussian blue. Here we have it. That's your Prussian blue. That's the colour we're going to use all through the painting. Then we're going to use a red. The red I call burnt sienna. That's there. Just take that away. Burnt sienna there. So we're going to use the blue, the red, and cadmium yellow. There. And the yellow. The thing we must do is those trees. So I'll just show you how to do the tree. Trees with clothes on. Trees with leaves on. Winter trees are easy. So we're going to use the yellow and the blue. So cadmium yellow, Prussian blue, cadmium yellow, Prussian blue. Look at the tree. Down like so. Now it's wet. That is absolutely sodden there, the paper. We're working wet into wet. So we do Prussian blue, cadmium yellow. Put the shaded side in. Bring the tree down. All you do then is bring your burnt sienna. And this is a large brush we're using. There. You've got a tree. Now, if you're doing a poplar tree or a Christmas tree, you do the same thing. Come down, like so. And we say, let's do the sunny side of the tree. Come down like so. And all you need is a trunk. There. And you have your tree. There are only 3 shapes in trees, 3 basic shapes. Up here, I'll show you now. You have an upturned bucket, an umbrella, and a teardrop. Now, the teardrop, the umbrella, the upturned bucket, you've got all your trees in this country. That is a weeping willow. That one there, the upturned bucket or a lampshade, will bring you in an elm, an oak, and so on. And you can judge from those 3 shapes. Now, we're going to begin. I'm going to paint the sky in with the blue, the Prussian blue, nice and light, because you don't need too much drama in your sky, because you've got a lot of drama in the landscape here. And then I'm going to look and see what's dark in that, looking at it as a black and white TV set. What's dark there? And all I'm going to do is put the tones in. So here we go with the blue first. Prussian blue. Clean my palette out. Always clean your palette out, you see. Sound as though I'm a dentist. Here we go. Palette out. The water's from the beck, or from the stream. It's on there. Cross. Come down. Take that out. Don't worry about that. We'll put a lamppost down there. Take it out. Watch. Nice and easy. Let there be no panic. If there's any panic, let it be organised. That's your sky. Now we look at it. And we say, we want the tree on the left, and then we'll have the shadows down here. Don't forget we're painting to this light up here, the pencil line up here. Here we go. Prussian blue. Little touch of burnt sienna. Little pinhead of burnt sienna. This is the best way to learn to paint, you know, to be outside in the countryside. Let me be your eyes for you. Do the shades. These are all, this is tonal value. For you folks who know, we're doing a monochrome. We're just doing a monochrome at the moment. The arrow there is coming down. So this part here will be dark because the arrow misses it. These will be light. Prussian blue, touch of burnt sienna. Just a touch. Too much will make it go green. Come down. You can always trim up afterwards. Take it down. The paper counts, you see. Good quality English paper. Dead simple. We can all do this. You know, my old art school teacher used to say to me, you can be one or two things, Jackson. You can either look like an artist or be one. And it's no use all trying to grow beards. All you want to do is paint. And the best way is to come out, so practice. I'll put the grass in this side. Dry brush. And this is what we're going to do. Let me show you over this side here. Dry brush. Pick it up like that. And then you've got your grass. Your grass growing. You see, that's your grass. So we'll do it here. Punk rockers' heads, if you want. That's your grass. See, simplify the whole thing. Then we'll be at the stage of putting the other two colours in. But there are only three colours. Red, yellow and blue. Look at the roof. It goes down in and out, up again. It's like a valley, that second roof there near this tree over here. Goes down, so take it down. Lovely, isn't it, to listen to the song of the countryside with the sheep there. And onto your, that's it, on here. Anybody can do this, you know. If I can do it, so can you. Isn't that unbelievable what you can do with blue? One colour.
Magic.
And that's what's called tonal value now. What you have to do when you start painting with the other two colours is that tree wants to be stronger than that one there.
Right.
Or else you're going to have balance.
Is that looking a bit stronger now?
They both look as equal.
Right.
So get that one stronger and larger.
Yeah.
So it comes out and that one's
Yeah.
back. You carry on like that then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
No, I've gone hopelessly, since I started the actual painting, I've gone hopelessly out with the roof there.
I wouldn't be bothered too much with your roof, love.
Actually.
It's take your line like that. Take that line and take your pencil line along there and there.
Yes.
You're just out a little bit, aren't
Yes.
you? Just a
yes,
fraction.
Yes.
Now then, that is only a venial thing, what's wrong, love. The thing is you fall into the same well as Alan. With that tree there and that tree there, half close your eyes and you'll see that both of them have the same value in tone. So what you do, concentrate on this one and make this one really strong, powerful, and then go back to this one. And it's smashing. Are you enjoying it?
I am very much enjoying it.
Yes.
A strange sort of way.
It's easy, isn't it? It is easy, isn't it?
No.
No. See you later. That's nice and fresh, you know, Becky. It's a lovely fresh painting. Nice monochrome. However, you see your trees here? Now you've got them light, haven't you? A lot lighter. Well, I wouldn't darken those at all. Don't darken them. Keep them in that light vein because you're pushing those back and you can bring your house out this time. Instead of doing what we've all done, is had the trees dark, you have your trees lighter and push them back as you have done there, and bring the house and the wall out here. So you know what I would do is work on this foreground here and the foreground over here. But that's enough now because we're going to go into colour. I promised you that I would only use 3 colours. Well, we've got to 1 colour there, and that's blue. So we're going to introduce the yellow from there, the yellow from there, and the red from here. This is the burnt sienna. Don't call it brown, call it red, because it's got red in it. So it's a burnt sienna and it's red. So we're mixing now the yellow with the Prussian blue we've put on, and we'll go for the trees. Oh. So you've done all the homework, all the hard work's been done. The brush is too small. Don't persevere, change. Larger brush. See, tint it there. And you'll be amazed when the painting's finished. You'll think we've used about 6 or 7 colours. Yellow on its own, there. Oh. Now we did say that watercolour painting was like painting with coloured sheets of glass. Wait till 1 sheet of glass dries before you put the next sheet of glass on. That's all we're doing, look. Because that's pure yellow, watch, not to trick you, that's pure yellow, I'll put it here. It's yellow on its own. It's like bingo, isn't it? Yellow on its own. There. Now we're going to put that yellow on its own up here. House. Right, here we go. See, so we're just tinting it. This is the way to learn to colour mix. Do 6 or 7 of these a week, and you'll be able to colour mix all right. Do you know, we're up here on the Bronte Moors. This very path here is the path, should I say, that the Bronte sisters took to the Bronte waterfall where they used to write their books. See, take it on. All we're doing is tints. All the hard work's been done with the tonal value, which is the monochrome. Now, let's change colour. Burnt sienna. Burnt sienna there. And we'll take it down here to show you the value of the colour. Let's go back again, Jackson. Down there. That's burnt sienna. We have the yellow and the red together. Will make you a little bit of orange, or nearly like a raw sienna colour. Burnt sienna, Prussian blue, then a little touch of cadmium yellow, and we'll go for the walls. Now, as soon as you do that, you can see that the tone is too dark for the blue, so weaken it with water. Weaken it with water. I don't like too much water in it, you know. Right, come down. Vertical strokes to make your wall stand up. Take it from the bottom. The tree grows from the bottom. So take it from the bottom up. I'll show you over here. Look. Curve. Take it nice and thin, you see. The brush works for you that way. Look, thick to thin. Well, I think that's about it now. Let's have a look at it with the mount on it. Voila. There we are. Are you getting sunburnt then, Alan?
Oh, it's great, isn't it, today?
Yeah,
smashing.
Here we go.
That's nice. Don't you think so?
Aye.
Let me just put the mount on and see what it looks like. Well, that looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You pleased?
I am happy with that. Aye.
Now then, Kathleen, love, let's have a look. Well, that's not too bad. What I like is that it's fresh, isn't it? It's not muddy. You see, that's fresh and clean. That's a little bit muddy.
Yes.
The reason being, you enjoyed doing this, but when it came to doing this
Trees,
tree,
yes.
you didn't know which way to
I'm going to go home and practice trees.
Huh? Am I right? You know, but don't worry, because let's have a look at it. See, you put that on, Kathleen, and it looks completely different. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. But you've been having problems, haven't you? I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Your
porch.
start.
Right. All right. I can have a joke with you. It looks like a bell tent, doesn't it? But don't worry about that, because that come off. Watch. Just go like that. Down there. Down there. Take the other angle down there. And then put your porch door in there. Now, does that look better?
Much better.
See, it's only studying it. It's just studying the whole thing. You're wondering, you know, what this is in red, this in yellow, and this in blue. In fact, this one, I think, would get the Arts Council grant. Now, let's show you what it's all about. We'll take the red one off. Take the blue, put it on top of the red. Put the yellow one on top. You've got a house, the tree, and the sky. So we've only used 3 colours. And that shows you what we've been doing today. Watercolour painting is like painting on coloured sheets of glass. That's it now. Your eye goes from here, up to the house, bounces up to the tree, come back down, and round up there, through the path there. That's your escape point there. That's your escape point. So you go into the picture and escape there. So that means to say, you feel that the land does continue beyond the frame, and you're going to go on and on and on. You go through there and over the top of the hill, and away you go.
The thing I find out, I've used the same paints as you,